When I was 24, I voted in the 2000 presidential election between Al Gore and George W. Bush. That election night, Tammy and I stayed up to watch the returns. We went to bed before they could call the race. It turns out that the vote difference in the state of Florida was only 537 votes. After about a month of recounts and court hearings, we finally had a clear winner. Does that sound familiar to anyone? Political volatility in our world is nothing new. In fact, Jesus lived and ministered in such a world. In Mark chapter 12, starting with verse 13, we read about the religious Pharisees and the political Herodians trying to trap Jesus. It was one of those occasions where no matter what Jesus said, he was going to be in trouble with someone. Later, they sent some of the Pharisees and Herodians to Jesus to catch him in his words. They came to him and said, "Teacher, we know that you're a man of integrity. You aren't swayed by others because you pay no attention to who they are, but you teach the way of God in accordance with the truth. Is it right to pay the imperial tax to Caesar or not? Should we pay or shouldn't we?" But Jesus knew their hypocrisy. "Why are you trying to trap me?" he asked. "Bring me a denarius and let me look at it." They brought the coin, and he asked them, "Whose image is this and whose inscription?" "Caesar's," they replied. Then Jesus said to them, "Give back to Caesar what is Caesar's, and to God what is God's." And they were amazed at him. How does this teaching of Jesus apply to us today? Being a citizen in the United States means that I have certain civil responsibilities. The Apostle Paul echoes Jesus in Romans chapter 13. I'm called to pay my taxes, to respect and obey the laws of the lands, to serve on a jury when I'm summoned to do so. I submit to the governing authorities because they have been established by God. But we always must remember that God is the highest authority. What did Jesus mean when he said, "Give back to Caesar what is Caesar's and to God what is God's"? The coin with Caesar's image and inscription that Jesus held represents the civic responsibilities we all have as citizens of earthly kingdoms. We give back to God by loving him with all of our heart, mind, soul, and strength. We give our whole self to God because we bear his image. So don't lose heart or be distracted as we live our daily lives in an earthly kingdom. We serve the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords.